Hey everybody, this is Fry. So here is the all basic cards Super Brainz deck. I'm doing this deck with Super Brainz because it is a hero that everyone has, and this is a really good deck for beginner players. As you can see, every single card in this deck is all from the basic set. You don't need any premium cards, so as soon as you can get those H coins and get all your basic cards, anyone can put this deck together, and this is a pretty powerful deck too. This is a version of a gravestone deck, which means turn 1 you're trying to start off with headstone carvers, so really try to get that in your starting hand. As well in your starting hands, it would be really nice to get a 2-cost gravestone. The examples in this deck are going to be Swashbuckler Zombie or Drone Engineer. And then turn 3, if you can play Smelly Zombie, that'll be the 3-cost gravestone. If you can sort of build up like that, playing the 1, and then the 2, and then the 3, and all of your gravestones get extra health and extra attack because of the headstone carver, you really will get ahead of your opponent on the board and win. In this deck, the removal we have is Backyard Bounce. You really want to save this card for when your opponent plays a very large minion, something that maybe costs 5 or more, or takes one of his smaller minions and grows it somehow. So then you can use this Backyard Bounce just to, in key time, sort of get that opponent's plant out of there. This is a really good deck, really good for beginners. I originally played this deck right when the game was released, since I was playing against all beginner players in ranked mode, so I used this deck then, and it was quite effective. So try to put this deck together. The rest of this video is going to be examples of how to play. It's just going to be me playing a lot of matches with this game, so you sort of pay attention to the way to play with this deck, and you can get really good, and you can do quite well in ranked mode with this deck, and it's available obviously for every free-to-play or beginner player in the game. So I hope you enjoy. Here it is. Here we go. Alright. And here's a match. Hopefully this guy does not cheese quit. Come on, here we go. Alright, so we got a 2. We're going to get rid of the late game. I'll get rid of this bonus attack for now. Don't need 2 smelly zombies, especially against this hero. Okay, we got a 2, a 3, and a 4. I guess that's pretty good. Smelly Zombie, all in all, even without the Gravestone synergy, is a great card. It's removal, it has decent stats, it's a Gravestone. And there's a Sunflower. Hopefully we do not see Mixed Nuts by our opponent here. We'll have a wave dealing. Yeah, not really going to have a wave dealing with that. Don't have any rockets in this deck. We're running a couple of Backyard Bounces. Rockets are premium cards, so the goal of this deck is no premium cards, which actually gives us a disadvantage to most of these opponents. I'm sure they have a lot of premium cards. Yeah, and he very blasted that. That's fine. The bonus attack should be good with the Smelly Zombie eventually, or really with the Chopper. The question is, do we try to front this with the Smelly Zombie? That's the question. I think we do. He would have to have something with 4. Oh, wow. He stuck that in front. What a terrible play by our opponent. Come on. If he would stick the Metal Pedal behind... he didn't think that whatever would pop out of there would be able to kill Metal Pedal. That was his justification. Now we got Headstone Cover, so we're not going to play that yet. We're going to use that for sort of our second wave of Gravestone Zombies. So the Drum Major here is really good. And he's just playing a 1/1 Flower. That is fine. Let's start hitting face for 4 now. We have a couple of choppers in hand, so these choppers should hopefully be very useful. Our power that we got, which is chop down for size, this is probably going to end up being just a dead card in our hand, cut down for size. So I don't even know if we develop a headstone cover here. Maybe we do. We're going to want more room in our field. I'm actually not going to play this here. The most we're going to be able to do this turn is bonus attack, unless he plays exactly like Poison Oak here that we can chop it down. And yeah, that got squashed. That's fine. No play. Headstone carvers will come in handy if we, if somehow he's able to deal with these choppers here. So this turn is definitely going to be chopper. Welcome to all of our new viewers. Where are you from, by the way? Where are you from, H-Ball? Okay, so this is actually a choppable target. We're going to chop it next turn, and we're going to be hitting face. We really have the answer to this in our hand. We just want to use all 6 Sun on this chopper here, so we have chop and chopper in our hand. This card is really called Cut Down for Size. It destroys a plant that has 5 or more attacks, so there is one right now. Yep. Chicago, cool. Finally getting a real US crowd. Before that, it's mostly been, wow, there's these squashes. Okay. so we will definitely use this. Thank you for following, H-Bolt. Appreciate it. Okay, and Chopper does another 6 damage. This is a good card because it's a surprise. You actually just play this, you get the last say, so if you wanted to just hit their face really, really hard, you could definitely do that. Getting a lot of Drum Majors here. So Drum Major looks like a great play. Tons of pressure. Look at this. This is a huge, huge board. Drum Major is an overall very solid card. 4/4. There is some dancing synergy if you want to pull that off in some decks, but that was the wrong one to nerf. He's destroying it. Okay. We still should have lethal here, though. Laser Beam. Yikes. No, we only have a 25% chance at lethal. I live in Toronto. I'm originally from Minnesota. Why do I make funny names for the cards? I use a lot of nicknames. Sometimes to say Halo Copter every single time while I'm in the middle of a stream, it's first of all not the first thing that comes to my mind, the actual name. It's also just it helps me just, you know, keep the flow of the stream without going and having to think what exactly is the name of the chopper. I basically describe them the way that I relate to them. So being in Canada gave me an advantage of this game because this game has been out soft launch in Canada for quite some time already. They really were just waiting for, you know, to release in the US after they fixed some glitches or whatever, which they didn't, but they have fixed a lot of things. I'll give them more credit maybe than I'm giving them. I think this is good against Shroom for 2. I wonder if we keep this just because it's Kabloomy, and we're almost for sure going to see mushrooms from this opponent. Do we just keep all this? I think maybe I'll ditch this one out. Okay, now we'll do that one. Okay. Yeah. And there's our superpower. That's obviously a lot better than cut down for size. Cut down for size is kind of useless against Solar Flare and Spuddo. He did give us a target last game, which was pretty good. Okay. Looks like Hot Dog Imp. It's going to make a cameo. Drone Engineer. The question is, do we Drone Engineer? I think the answer is yes. Drone Engineers do combo with each other. We obviously don't have another one right now, but we could actually use our superpower on that eventually. Let's see if he has the guts to front this. No, Berry Blast to the face. No! The reason that's a bad play is because that Berry Blast could take out a minion and help him maintain board control. The 3 damage to the face is only going to be good if that's actually going to destroy me then. So he should really just save that Berry Blast in his face and try to finish me off with it. Skipping cards? You mean mulliganing? Like, at the beginning of a match, you basically want to get rid of the cards that you don't need and try to set up your hand as well as you can. That'll be like a really good hand. Do we use the superpower on this? That's the question. We'll use it if we get into trouble. Meantime, let's just do this. Multiple Drone Engineers would be good. Multiple Swashbucklers is also a combo in this deck. And still have not started off with Headstone Carver. If you start in this deck with Headstone Carver and then one of our 2-drop gravestones, it's really good. So okay, that got very blasted. That's fine. But as you see, we're still just way ahead. He used that Berry Blast to the face instead of developing something on the board. So now we're basically always going to be 1 minion ahead of our opponent here. So I guess we develop Hot Dog. Yeah. And use our superpower this turn? Probably not. Probably just do nothing. Trying to stay 1 step ahead of him. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot less complicated. Build a deck together and, right. Go through the tutorial. I think they teach you how to mulligan cards if you just go through that entire tutorial. And that's a very poor matchup because since we have Deadly, we're just going to take that out. So that's a very good matchup for us and a poor play by our opponent. Using a nice card to Steel Magnolia, getting no extra power from it. And this is really, really good. Whew! Drum Major. Oh yes. Very major. So if we need to use our superpower this turn, we will. It'll mean a little extra damage, and next turn is just going to be Chopper. Go. We'll use this as a finisher or something. Drum Major should have gone here actually. Slight mishap. Okay, Chopper. Yes. Hail O Copter. There's Beats. This Beats will actually die to the Drum Major, though. I wonder if I just bounce it and draw cards. I think I do. Instead of the helicopter and this trading. Yeah, let's see what we get here. I think the Drum Major is valuable enough. We got some really good cards there. So we're going to bounce that. Kind of ironic bouncing and... Okay, what do we do here now? Chopper... What do we want? This and bounce, I guess. Yeah, this looks pretty good. We'll bounce that beat again. That's not how you beat. Probably won't have another play. For 2? Oh, he did. Buff Shroom. Okay. Go. So we're trying to proc his block here, because then we're just going to have pretty easy lethal next turn. No, didn't proc the block. Too bad. The question is, do we even chopper this turn? Yeah, we probably should. So it'll be chopper, superpower. Yep. Yeah. I'm just waiting for exactly the right time to play this helicopter. This does 6 damage to, you know, the opponent. You play during the trick stage. That's the advantage of it. So chopper bonus attack will win the game here. He's not going to be able to deal with it, so we're going to chopper in the wrong lane. This bonus attack switches him to a different lane, and then we'll hit the face of our opponent. So this will proc his block. His block meter is full right now. It's about to be blocked, so he'll get some power, but I don't think he's... I mean, his superpower, actually, his potato mine, will be able to take out this chopper. No, he got it. Wow. Alright, too bad. Huh. Maybe should have played around that a little better. There's ours. Drawing more cards. Okay. Keep the card advantage alive. Here's bonus attack. Alright, what have we got here? We have 9, so 4, 2, 6, and 3. Man, that looks really good, actually. And this would be lethal as well. We're going to put the, usually the imp commander you want to put to the right of your other imp so they can attack before this one does and potentially dies. But here this will give us another shot at lethal, because this is 2 damage strike through. So that'll do 2 damage, plus we just need one of these drum majors to hit face, and we'll have the victory here. So it's a bigger threat this way. Even though he probably will be able to stick 2 minions on the floor. Okay, why would he do that, though? This has 1 health. He needs something with 4 attack to take this out. Did he just not know what that card does? That was totally backwards. Come on, man. Ah! These new players. this card, whenever you play Wildberry, always switches lanes. So he would really want to have played this here, so it would switch to this lane and take out this one with 4 health. This, I guess he has the potato mine too. Okay. Nobody cares. Bonus attack actually would have been better there. Oops, my bad. Yeah, bonus attack would have been lethal. Okay, this is what we're doing. And we'll use a bonus attack somewhere. This is how you headstone carve it. So the bonus attack should be able to take something out here. Maybe the smelly zombie. Well, the smelly zombie anyway, the bonus attack works. And this anyways 1 and 2, nobody cares. So this becomes a 3-3. So bonus attacking this actually guarantees lethal. So that's definitely what we will do. We could bonus attack the smelly zombie as well, but 3 damage equals 3 health. Go. What is this? Eureka? Oh yeah? Okay. I'm not going to play Professor Brainstorm just to showcase one card. I'm not really into showcasing cards. I'm into showcasing decks. Entire decks. Here we go. So we're 2-0 on the day. This is a really fun deck to play too. It's kind of a bad version of a Gravestone deck, but with some finishers. It's good. Okay, get rid of the bonus attacks. Oh wow, we got Headstone Carver. Now the question is, do we keep the Fishy Imp? The best thing to get would be a 3-cost Gravestone. This is also really weak against Solar Flare. I think we actually get rid of this. Could really, the balance could be good on 3. The better would be just to get a Smelly Zombie. So kind of hard mulligan for that there. I'll put the Headstone Carver on the heights. Usually I try to play the Headstone Carver as late, as early as possible. There's slight differences that make. For example, if you ever end up sticking your Headstone Carver back in a Gravestone, you want it to pop out before your other Gravestones that you play that next turn pop out. And this is Weed Whack on Headstone Carver. Still does not take it out. So this Headstone Carver has already removed a very, very good card out of our opponent's hand. Weed Whack is that card that she used is amazing. And not only that, but it's still going to be, it's on the board and still going to be buffing an extra 1/1 to this Swashbuckler, which in terms of tempo is really, really good here. 3 damage to face. That is a big mistake. Berry Blast to face is good if your opponent has 3 health left. Otherwise, hold it in your hand and take out one of their minions with it. This is going to be a 3/3, which will turn into a 4/4. Coming into turn 3 with a 4 attack, 4 health minion is just insane. Especially this one that if it keeps hitting face, it's going to just keep growing. There's a Drone Engineer. Whew. That's fine. So this will be a 2/4. When it hits, it'll become a 3/4. It always gains attack every single time it hits anything, not just face. That's the advantage of Swashbucklers, that it gets extra health when it hits face. Drone Engineer, it starts with a little extra health, and it only gets attack though, but it's when it gets anything. And this will just hit face again. This will become a 5/5. We'll definitely use Telepathy here. That's fine. So probably just use probably Drum Major. So this will be a 3/3 now. Swashbuckler will be a 5/5. Just impossible for him to deal with this card. I mean, it's only turn 4. If he has a lawnmower, maybe he can, but I have so many other things happening now. I think this is the best one. Bigger card, more pressure. Got so much value out of this Headstone Carver. I got 2 versus worth of value, plus taking out a card from his hand, the Weed Whack, and these Sunflowers not doing him any favors here. It's just, you know, kind of keeping the Onslaught at bay for 1 turn, but it's just so many cards out of his hand to just not even damage my minions. We actually don't have a, oh yeah, we do. We're gonna do this. Yeah, that looks fine. The reason I'm running 4 Fishy Imps in this deck is just because I can imagine all of our lanes getting clogged really easily, since we have a kind of a low curve in this deck. So I guess if we have 4 Choppers, that's like a decent amount of late game. I don't even know if we need the Fun Dead Razors, actually. Maybe we should put in something better. Probably. Plus we do have card draw. This deck is, it's not that low. It's a slightly low curve. Usually 5 and above. Most of my decks have a little bit more than that. More like maybe like 6, but yeah, we have 4. It's pretty good. We have no 5 drops either, though. Yeah, so whatever. Mixed Nuts, the useless Mixed Nuts. Are we gonna have lethal this turn if we bounce this? Let's see here. 4, 4, and 5 is exactly lethal, so I guess I'll just bounce this. Even though it's not in our interest long term, if somehow he blocks here, being able to play Helicopter next turn would be really good. Come on, don't do that to me. Okay, I'm counting that as a win, I don't care. That's so annoying. I will count that as a win though, because there was no chance of him winning that game. Cha-ching. So dumb. we're used to playing in the stream, but it's definitely good enough to do against these level 2 guys. So here we go. So far we are 3-0 on the day. And look at this. The laboratory. Love that. Okay, starting off the headstone cover is really good. Definitely don't want 2. So definitely don't want 2. And we're going to get rid of this. We could really use a two drop gravestone. Did not get it. Ooh, that's harsh. Headstone cover is really good on 1 if you have a 2-drop gravestone. We're going to play it anyway, and hopefully we'll get a 2 or a 3 gravestone. Don't have a lot of gravestones in this deck since we're only using basic cards. When you get to the premium cards, there's no limit to how many gravestones you can use. A lot of gravestones. And this one, Weenie Beanie, obviously not a good play by our opponent. Very weak. Just did that to prevent 1 damage. This was a good trade for us. Hard to really hard to justify that play. Meantime, we do have synergy here because this is an imp. Not only is this doing 3 damage to face, it's protected in the water lane. It's going to be hard for him to deal with that unless he has an electric read freeze. That's okay, but the imp commander will play next turn. This will actually draw cards with the imp commander. So hopefully we'll get a gravestone sometime soon. Give this guy a gravestone. There's another headstone cover. Okay, so this is definitely the play. I wonder if Fishy Imp Deadly was better there. Probably not. That's fine. So this, our 2-drop trades was with his 3-drop. We are going to draw a card from the Imp Commander here. Besides for doing the 2 damage, which is really, really good. And that's a 4. Oh yes. Drum Major is a great pickup here. It's turn 4. Don't have an amazing turn 4 play. We're getting all of our headstone carvers for some reason. So we'll just Drum Major. Nice solid 4/4 on turn 4. Nice solid play. I'm actually, if I make a video out of today's stream, I'm going to put it in, usually in YouTube I have a playlist that's high ranked matches. This was a very good play by him, by the way. Freezing Torchwood. So it'll kill the Torchwood, so it's still kind of a 1-for-1, but at least his little freeze remains alive. And we could really use some gravestones here. Don't have a great turn 5 play. Bounce. Bounce the headstone carver, which is okay. Okay with me. Okay, so we always Fishy. I'm actually going to headstone carver and deadly this turn. Maybe bonus attack would be good. Nah, probably just deadly. Deadly is this power we have. All zombies get deadly, draw a card. Not bad here. Whew! Harsh. That's a lot of damage. Almost wish I would have played another headstone carver there. Yeah, we'll do this. We're gonna be drawing 2 cards from this also. Oh yes. We're gonna be drawing 2 cards from the commander now. So card advantage is just very in our favor. There's a Smelly Zombie. I think we actually play Smelly Zombie this turn. Smelly is really good. So this Smelly Zombie will take this out. This will also create a 3/5 in this lane. The headstone carver is still alive, so it will buff both these Smelly Zombies when they pop out. So basically everything on the board will have deadly. Oh yes. Smelly Zombie is a good counter. It's a trade, but it's trading our 3-drop for his 5-drop, so yep. Yeah, I know. I hear you. I didn't want to I'll tell you why, Rob, though. You don't want to clog your lanes with too many headstone carvers. Just look at our board right now. If we would have another headstone carver on the board, we would have only been able to play one of those Smelly Zombies. So it's really just saying we're going to have a 1/3 deadly on the board as opposed to us having a 3/5 deadly on the board after these pop out of these gravestones. So you want to, in a deck, you're not able to take your own minions off the board unless you have a card that can do that, which is only like 2 cards in the game that can really only bounce your own creatures. So yeah, definitely want to keep enough lanes open to be able to make stronger plays later instead of clogging them with a bunch of little 1/3s. I see people make that mistake sometimes. They'll put like flag zombies. They'll say, "Hey, I have a flag zombie." Flag zombies make everything cost 1. All your zombies cost 1 less. So you flag, then you can flag again, flag again. For some reason, whenever we're about to win, I am going to count that as a win too because we're for sure going to win that game. There's nothing could have done to prevent that. The internet, yeah, the servers are just garbage now. Come on, game. And go. I'll be right back, actually. I'm going to turn off my camera just for a second. I'll be right back in 1 minute. Ah! The match started without me. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Turn 1, they gave us, actually not a bad starting hand. I got pretty lucky there. Okay, here's me. Oops, no, this one. There. Alright. We didn't get the mulligan. Here I am. That's fine. Look at this, though. 2, 3, and 4. I'm really happy with the starting hand, so. He just does that to face. That's not a good play. Even though it gives him the extra sun, but that's a whole card out of his hand, and a useful one. Doing 2 damage to a minion for 1. I don't know. I think this is one of the best mulligans, best starting hands when I've missed a mulligan I've ever gotten. I got a 2, a 3, and a 4. Chopper is in my hand eventually. I probably, if I would have mulliganed, wouldn't have got anything better. I would have mulliganed the Fun Dead Razor, maybe get a Headstone Carver would have been great, but nobody cares. Here we go. No! So he did come on turn 3 with the Buffshroom combo. Kinda nice. That's a lot of damage. We could really use a block. We'll probably block this. We'll just stick Smelly Zombie here and hope for the best. Hopefully this does not do another 4 damage to us. There's Swashbuckler. And, okay, takes that out. We need a nice block here. Our superpower would be amazing. So, we do not use this yet, but we will use it next turn, I believe. Superpowering this will take out this whole mushroom situation here. So we're not going to actually drum engineer because we have to prevent this damage from happening. So instead we're going to Swashbuckler. And we're going to superpower one of these in. Probably this one. Maybe this one now. Yeah, let's just do this. Here we go. Just a little animation for bonus attacks. What's up, Big Mom? How you doing? So we are using a all basic deck. There's no premium cards in this deck, and we are playing ranked against these level 2 and 3 guys. Drum Major does take this out here, so it's probably going to be just Drum Major. I doubt he's going to play anything with more than 5 attack. Maybe he's packing something, so that's fine. We just have to kind of survive here, and then we'll take this guy over. We do have Chopper next turn. Drum Major obviously is a really good matchup against this 3-4. If he starts pulling out the that's a problem. Just if he starts pulling out Power Flowers and Laser Beams and stuff, we're going to be in major trouble. Question is, do we Chopper? We could Drum Major, we could Chopper. Chopper will probably be better later. What can we do if we Drum Major, though? We can just chop. I mean, it's something. It just has one lane. Oh, yes! He gave us a chop target. Oh, a miracle. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He squished that. Come on. Bounce. We didn't have enough for Drum Major bounce. Well, we could have had that next turn, you're right, but the chop ended up being able to chop in this lane, which, you know, was kind of like a finishing lane for him. Pretty good. So we will block this, so let's see what we pick up here. Brain Freeze, Pets, and Smashing Gargs. Yeah, something. The reason I'm using, that's a good point. Yes, you can play online, Cats on Me, you can play online with real people in this game. The reason I'm doing Super Brainz is because that's the hero everyone is guaranteed to have. Everyone has Super Brainz. It's because you start with it. So I'm gonna be using the. There's no excuses not to use this deck if you're our new player trying to climb ladder. So what do we do now? We do have Chopper. The problem is, do we have a different play? We could stick the Imp here. He's down to 2 cards, so as much as we can remove his cards from the field would be better. 3, 3, and 2. Probably just Chopper is the best, and we'll hopefully block well here. Yep. Chopper looks good. Looks real good. What's up, Belozy? No. Ooh, that hurts a lot. Wait a second. Did we lose now? We actually have to bounce this. That's actually our only wave surviving here, which is really sad. No. Should have actually drawn cards first. Bonus attack. Wait. Oh, so we can take out that that power flower with a bonus attack maybe coming up. Need deadly. No, our deadly power might have been able to save us. Looks like we're gonna lose this match. No. Yeah, solar flare. Good hero. I don't think we have, because we're gonna have to do 5 damage to. Nah, it's never gonna work. Kind of impossible. Okay, let's just rely on him being really stupid and not playing the power flower again. Oh, what do we do? What do we have? 3, 2, 2, and 2? Alright, looks good. It looks good. Oh, don't mess. Don't mess with all the fishy imps. They're gonna come to get you. They're gonna kill you. Plus 2 damage, so rah. He has 2 cards in his hand. He's just gonna play power flower. I mean, nothing really to do about it. I don't know why anyone's playing ranked with plants anymore. It's impossible to get a match. Wait. No, yeah, he played it. No. No. That's right. Sunflower dead. Don't mess with me. Everything dies. Except for the power flower, which we die. Oh well. We are 4-1 with this deck. Let's keep it coming. Keep it going. Yes. This is a great deck, though. I actually thought we'd be able to go undefeated, but hey, if you're winning 80%, 4-1, 80%, we probably could even go 90% with this deck. So let's go. Nope. Oh, got it. I was gonna wait another 10 seconds and we'll do some campaign, but oh, we got Nightcap. Nightcap is so uncommon to see because usually people don't have Nightcap. Nightcap is not easy for beginner players to use also, so this should be a pretty whoopee matchup. Do we actually get rid of this? Oh wow, so we got some synergy in the house. I don't think I mulligan this, nah. So it looks like this fishy on 2, the fire hydrants is making a stream. That's so funny. I've never seen this skin before. There's all these new skins. I don't think I've even seen them all yet. Keep on getting surprised. What is that? Okay, maybe we will swashbuckler here. I was thinking that we're gonna fishy on 2. Do we swashbuckler? That's a lot of damage coming in. This is a good matchup for us too. I mean, if he buffs shrooms anyway, we'll be taking 4 damage to the face. No, let's just fishy. I'm getting greedy. I'm feeling greedy. I think we will then play the Imp Commander here. And then the swashbuckler here. Oh, looks pretty good. What's up, Raging Rhino? No, he's coming out with another one. Look at this guy just try to rush us down now. Maybe we should have taken this out. Oh well. Wow, he is pouring on so much damage this turn. It's ridiculous. What is going on? Ow, that really hurts. So we're actually going to block this shot. So we'll just do 2 and 2 looks fine for next turn. So let's just do this. It's pouring on the damage. Crazy. What kind of power would be good for us now? He's really rushing us down. He played the Snowdrop there, kind of useless. There's ours. Telepathy, sure. Yeah, Headstone Carver. That's a thing. So we just gotta be preventative at all costs here. There's Headstone Carver. Unfortunately, we actually can't get use out of him right now. We could Headstone Carver Swashbuckler, I believe. Well, Swashbuckler is actually the same here. Yeah, let's just do this. That's fine. Hopefully he doesn't have a chili pepper in his hand. That would be real bad. No. Ouch. That hurts. Swashbuckler's gonna go down now. Deadly, yes! Yes! So this will actually, it'll just make a difference killing the snowdrop. I think we're back in the game now. We are down to 4 health. We will draw a card from the imp here. Okay, we just have to kind of flood this board. This dies. That was deadly. That is fine. So I believe 2 and 3. We just got to prevent every point of damage possible right now. So we'll do it like this. Yeah, I know Swash would have some synergy here. Snapdragon! Yikes! We're gonna have to bonus attack that down, I guess, next turn. Great play by our Samsung opponent here with the Snapdragon. This is our only basic cards deck, and it's like we're getting, okay, we will have one more block in our sleeve, which is really good. Sort of want to save the, What do you do, this and bonus attack? Guess so. Bonus attack something. No. It's a face. Superpower. Is that smart? This one. Go here. Yes. Ha! Just got saved, actually. That was the only way we could have not died there. Let's see here. What do we do? Yeah, we want to keep this melee zombie on the board, so we're actually going to do the bonus attack here. We have another one in our hands, just in case. He's got to do 1 damage to us. I think we actually do nothing here. Oh, there's the block. He can't do 1 damage, though. His superpower's out of his hand, fortunately. Bounce. Okay. Yes, that's the one. Okay, so I believe we actually don't play anything here. We're gonna either chopper, bounce, bonus attack. We actually can't play because if we play a minion here, he's just gonna play another one and then we lose. So yeah, that's how this works. Oh, that is not a threat. Wow. Why did he not play this dry? Oh, that's the one that's dry. Okay. So, it is interesting. We could have a couple plays. We could chopper here. Chopper's a 6/5, so it actually stays on the board. Yeah, choppering here is the best. We could bounce, and we'll be able to do that next turn. So if this turns into a well, no, nothing can actually do damage. If this turns into bluesberries, he wins. He'll do some damage to our face. So we just need to bounce, bonus attack. We actually should win this game right now. 2 bonus attacks. That's what I'm talking about. Turn to 1/1. So chopper. Well, let's see here. Bonus attack. Bonus attack. We need. Well, what do we need exactly? Bounce. Bonus attack. Bonus attack. Yeah, that wins the game. Bounce. Bonus attack. Bonus attack. So we do nothing here. That'll absorb 7 out of 8. Yep, that's fine. Yeah. Brain on. No! No! Fairy Blast in the face! No! He would have won that turn. He top decked that too. That was the only card in his hand. Ah! Oh, No. Fairy Blast, that's a nerf that we've been talking about in our stream for a long time, is that if a card would get nerfed, Fairy Blast could get nerfed that it can't hit face. That's like the only thing I could have saved him there. We had Chopper, 2 bonus attacks, bounces in our hands. Oh, come on. You guys want to play me. If you guys claim that you're a very beginner player, so I'll play with the Super Brainz. If not, I'll whip out a good deck and I'll try to get you guys. And oh, we're in the Nightcap arena up against this. Okay, so we really could use a 2-drop as a gravestone. Come on, give us that gravestone. Don't need 2 headstone carvers. Darn. Okay. Well, it'll get some value. I think we still play this on 1. Even a 1/3 is not bad on 1. Pretty survivable. It'll, you know, trade for what? 2 shroom for 2. That's a great if it trades with that. And we still will be able to get some value out of it on turn 3 from the Smelly Zombie. Plus, we could always tap deck a Drone Engineer or a Swashbuckler. So. Mighty for real. Some of these guys, again, I'm not using a very great deck, so if the person has a, you know, he has Snapdragon, he probably has a Samsung phone, so he got Snapdragon, and it's a person who knows how to play. If you know how to play and you have a decent deck, you can win, you know. I still think my deck's still probably better than his, but you know, it depends more how it works out. That Snapdragon was pretty feisty, and he just used Weed Whack, so this again just got so much value of Headstone Carver. Being able to take the equivalent of a 2-drop out of his hand is so great. All the powers you consider to be like 2-drops are all a little bit OP. There's another Headstone Carver. We'll use this probably for the second wave of zombies. Headstone Carver might die this turn, which is okay. See, his Weed Whack, playing that on the Fishy Imp would have been so much better. He's going to have a hard time dealing with this. He's going to have to spend a Berry Blast or something. Maybe eventually he'll have Grapes. Bum, bum. Oh, there's the Berry Blast, so happy to see that happen. A Drone Engineer Swashbuckler would still be amazing, because then we just Headstone Carver and do that. What's the top deck? Got it! Oh, there's the Swashbuckler, so we'll do this play. Ain't no doubt about it. This will be a 4/4, and if it hits face, it'll become a 5/5 going into turn 4. Just ridiculous. Right. Exactly. You want it to charge your block meter, and he played this. Come on, man. Play this dry and do some damage, something. So this is going to become a 5/5 right now. Just ridiculous. We're going to Smelly Zombie and Stench, I guess, this turn. That looks pretty good. Smelly Zombie will become a 4/6 deadly after getting double buff from these Headstone Carvers. Come on, man. I don't even know if we deadly here. Do we deadly? To get a Fishy Imp? What do we want? We actually want this to die as soon as possible, so we're actually not going to deadly. Ridiculous. And Swashbuckler is a 6/6 now. We're probably going to win this game without him even blocking once. No, he probably will block. There's Chopper, so we want to do nothing. Nobody cares. Yeah, no, plant matches. You can't really get plant matches. That's the way that goes. So, no point in doing deadly here. This wins that matchup. No shutout, though. He did play the Power Flower, so he does 3 damage to our face. Too bad. We have to do 1 damage now. I wonder how we're going to do it. Chopper looks good. Well, this and Bounce is probably better. We just need to do 1, so. Swashbuckler's a 7/7. Haven't really seen Swashbuckler combo with Imp Commander yet, even though we have that synergy potentially in this deck. We have tried. Didn't work. It's hard to pull off synergy with Pirates, because, you know, things that only get buffed when they hit face, it's hard to do. We're not running any smoke bombs in this deck, to be honest. No point. Maybe we could run 1. It would be good to kind of save us in certain situations. So he's trying to save himself here. We'll do this. Go! And that's the game. Oh yes. Oh baby. Yeah, I know. You can't get play matches. You can only really get zombie matches. Hey! We just got like 3 stars there. What happens? Because we're winning consecutively? No, it's because we had a lot of cheese quits before, so now the game's like, hey, you need more stars.